If it will, OBS is disconnected. Check. Anything? I don't have any internet. I don't even know I don't even know where to start. Check. I don't know what's going on. No internet. I don't know. I don't see or see anything on my end, so I don't know what's going on. I can't see anybody. I can't see. I don't know. Check. I don't know what's going on. It's just going in and out. Yeah, it's not working. I don't know what to. I don't know what to do. Tell you the truth. Sorry if everybody's I'm having issues here. I knew this was going to be an issue. I don't know. I've not got anything. I don't even know what to do at this point. Yeah, it just keeps cutting in and out. Uh, I'm in Florida in one of our campers, and I was been trying to see if I can get streaming. Evidently, I cannot stream from here. I don't know why it's not streaming. The signal here is not very good at all. So keep saying error. It's delayed. Like when I say something, it's like 30, 40 seconds later, and it pops through. So don't know what to do. Not getting any good connection for some reason. I'm going to switch over webcam, another webcam, see if that does any difference. I don't know if it will or not. A whole lot darker, but I don't know if that does anything or not. We are trying, but it is super slow, and I don't know what's going on. Everything's super dark now on my end. I don't know about y'all's end. Everything look dark on y'all's end? Or is it even working? Okay. I've changed to another webcam and I've rebooted and hopefully we're coming through now. Sorry, everybody. It's been crazy so far. I got stuff everywhere. I've had it set up for the other webcam, but we'll do the best we can what we got. How about that? Anyway, I guess I should bring it a little closer. But all right. So are we working now? All right. Sorry about that. I know I lost a lot of people. I apologize. I didn't realize this was gonna. What is it?
Just plug real quick so I can plug it in.
I don't know where you're gonna plug it in.
Just give it to me, please.
My wife's trying to work on this too. All right. I think we're back. All right. Sorry about that. She's doing a lot of. All right. Sorry about that, everybody. I am a. She's plugging it in for me, so hopefully we won't lose it. So I'll go through who I think's here. I'm not sure who's here. We got Mid-Century Monsters. Carol. I don't know. Everything keeps spinning. We lost quite a few people, which is okay. I apologize. It was I'm having a bad connection. We lost a lot of people, but that's all right. Whoever's here, we'll go over. Mid-Century Monsters here. Deborah's here. I don't know if you're still here or not, but I appreciate it if you are. Of course, my wife, Chris, what's going on? I'm not sure if y'all are still here, who is and who ain't. Tool Time. My dad, Woody, what's up? If you're still here. Deborah, let's see. I'm just trying to go down through. I'm just Randy, what's up, buddy? Said I'm not sure who all's here and who ain't now. Roberto, what's going on? Randy says it's working. What's up? All right. And Forrest is here. Mid-Century Monsters. Yeah, I thought I was in the basement. Yeah, this is the wall to our. This is a '69 Shasta camper that me and my wife restored years ago, and we brought it down to Florida to leave down here. So anyway, so we'll get started now. Whoever's here, I apologize, and hopefully Ricky's here too. What's up, Ricky? Easy. Chris is here. Last week YouTube wouldn't let me go live. Had some kind of issue, wouldn't let me upload or go live, and then whenever I'd upload my video, dropped it first thing in the morning. So it is what it is. I'm gonna try to get a video out by either tomorrow evening or Thursday evening. But anyway, we're here. Hopefully it's working. What's up? Steve's here and Rico's here. I'm glad some people got a chance to come back. I didn't know how it was going to go. I know it's kind of dark now and stuff. I'm going to have to bring a ring light next time that we're down here, but we definitely know I need to do something different on my webcam. I've changed to the webcam off of the laptop, so hopefully everybody can hear me. And so anyway, I hope everybody had a great Labor Day weekend. Great Labor Day. Hopefully people had some days off. We went to the Webster Flea Market yesterday. Hence is what all this stuff is that I've got here. Picked up a few things. I don't know what you can see and what you can't see, but anyway. So I hope everybody's had a good weekend. And I can go over some of the stuff I picked up, or if there's anything y'all want to talk about. I'm kind of limited on what we have here and what we don't have. So I'm closing the chat and bringing it back up on my phone so I can be live. Hopefully y'all are, everything's going better now. So anyway, do y'all want to talk about some of the stuff I picked up, or do y'all want to talk about something? I can. Yeah, that Frankenstein's pretty cool. It's a Jimmy. What do you call it? Jimmy Frankenstein. The guy said. I bought all of this crazy stuff from one guy at the flea market. It's pretty cool. He had I got two of these blow modes from him. They actually come with the lights that go up and on the bottom. He said he had three, but he couldn't find the third one, so I got this and the cables. A couple of old blow molds. They're real thin, but kind of brittle, but thought it pretty crazy. Got those. I got the Michael Myers doll. I think this one was might have been a Spencer's. I'm not 100% sure. I'm trying to get some light on it. Had him. And then we got Ghostface from Scream here. Right before I got there, another guy had bought. He had Freddy, and I can't remember the other guy. It might have been Jason, but I ended up getting those. Here's Frankie. I haven't been able to. I got to get some batteries, see if some of these work. Some of them I'm sure work, some of them may not. And here's the I don't know if you can see him or not, but his eyes light up and he's supposed to talk, and he's got some chains and stuff. Not 100% sure what he does. I think he's supposed to dance to a song. And then this huge crystal ball. I'm not going to try to pick him up right now, but it's got a full-size skeleton head that's supposed to talk and light up. Let me see. I got a flashlight over here. See if I can shine it on it so you can see it a little better. I don't know if y'all can see that at all, but anyway, he's pretty good size. And since I'm back there, I'll show you this too. Thought this was pretty cool. This was let's see if I can get that light back up there so I can get a little bit of light on it. This is a Star Wars thing. The guy told me he got it from Toys R Us. I'm not 100% sure. You know, hung at the end of a aisle to say it was Star Wars. But this was dated 1996, double-sided. I thought that was cool. I'm sure somebody out there that collects Star Wars will be wanting some of that stuff. So I figure I'll trade it around for some cars or something later down the road. I could have all this. The guy that had all the Halloween stuff, I probably could have stayed there and bought quite a bit of stuff. So let me get back to the chat and we'll get back on some of this stuff over here. Let's see. Need that Frankenstein? Yeah, let's see what you got. Show us pickups. Michael with Bedhead. Yeah, he's kind of crazy. Super cool. He's awesome. Appreciate it. Watch the guy across from me in a big pile of toys pick 3 red lines out of there, plus old Matchbox. Found a couple of Matchbox and old Johnny Lightning. That's cool, Carl. 50 cents each. Almost everything you see here from here up was 50 cents each. And then some of this other stuff, well, these were 50 cents each too. I'll go over these at the flea market. It's really awesome here because not a lot of people care about diecast here, it don't seem like, or here at the Webster. So it's pretty cool. So got some really cool stuff. We'll go through, trying to think of what we want to go over next. Let me make sure I'm okay. Deborah's back. Rico says, all right. So I'm trying to get some light in here. Next time I'm gonna have to bring a ring light. I didn't realize. One thing I'm going to mention real quick before I start on all the other stuff is, I don't know if y'all go to Five Below or if y'all are even looking for these, but that's the five. I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but that's the 5-pack exclusive of the '83 Silverado Tune, and then here's the '55 Bel Air Gasser and the wagon, Nova wagon there on a 2-pack. These come from Five Below, so if you're just looking for certain castings, these are at Five Below for $3 each. I got lucky and found they had one of each of these, so I picked those up. Just letting you know. And I got a buddy that's collecting these Toyota 4Runners. I happened to walk into Dollar Tree and they had one of these 4Runners hangings. Actually, they had two, so I went in and picked both of them up because he usually does one carded and one loose. So I picked those up too. Let's see what it says here. Show us your Coke stuff. Yeah, we'll get to that now. This woman I met there, her husband collected Coke for years and years, and unfortunately, he had passed, and she was selling a lot of his Coke stuff. It's been a year or so since he's passed, and she just had all the Coke stuff laid out for $1 a piece. So I picked up quite a bit of Coke. Well, this little bit of Coke stuff here. There was some stuff that was a little higher, but these are original Velcro wallets. I don't see a date on these, but y'all remember the little trifold little Velcro wallets? Brand new. It says made in Taiwan, but he had these 2 red ones and a black one, so I picked those up. There's always Coke collectors out there that you can trade stuff around with. This is some kind of old Coke necklace. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. It's kind of like translucent, but it's on a necklace, and I guess you can wear it, you know. Well, I just thought that was kind of neat for $1. I've not seen anything like it. This is still in the package. This is a Coke puzzle. It looks like a bottle. Kind of hard to see, I'm sure, but it's shaped like a bottle made out of wood, and then you just take it. It's just a puzzle. Let me catch up with the chat, and I'll go over some more of this. Here in my area, they're having a 40-mile car. That's awesome. This was like a change purse, but it's made out of vinyl. It's probably late 70s, early 80s. I'd say it's probably pretty early 80s, but kind of hard to tell. Then I got the, I took this out of the little package it was in because it had a hole in it already. This is a baseball bat. It says Coke is it, and it's got a pin on the end of it there. Thought that was pretty cool. Trying to get some light on it there so you can see it. Picked up this Coke Trans Am. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. Like I said, there's no light. You gotta get the light a little better. But Coke Trans Am, and it's made. It's just a. It says made in China, but it's got Matchbox wheels on it. But the thing that I like most about it is, I don't know if I can even get this on the camera. Let's see if I can get a light glow on. Anyway, the back wheel does have no chrome, so it's an Era. I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but anyway, there's no chrome on the back. And then this is a Coke lunchbox. I can't find the date. It's got the original tags. Come from Kmart. Says it was $3. $3.33 from Kmart there. And this was a insulated munch kit, it says, not a lunch kit, so I don't really know. But she had, like I said, $1 a piece. I just went ahead and bought quite a bit of stuff. And this is some kind of a squirt squirt bottle. I mean, it's got a, well, you can see here, it's got the squirt gun. Then you hook this up, you're supposed to squirt those, and I guess they spin as you hit them with the water. So kind of cool. So that's, I went ahead and got a lot of stuff that was Coke related because well, I've got a lot of Coke signs and stuff that I've collected over the years, and Coke's like super popular. A lot of people collecting it, so kind of hard not to pick it up whenever you can find it. Also picked up this Wii U game of Disney Infinity 3.0 for $1. I couldn't pass it up. It's real clean. Got the manual and everything, but for $1, why not? I find it slightly dark on my phone. Yeah, it is dark. I apologize. It is, I had to switch cameras to be able to go live, so I apologize 100. See, that's pretty much, oh yeah, I bought this, this Play School. This is the post office. You put the stuff in here and you spin it. It's got the shapes. Thought that was pretty cool. Picked that up for a couple of dollars. Thought that was neat. Picked this guy up. I think he was $1. I just, like I said, stuff like that is easy to trade around and stuff, because people will be looking for that stuff, I'm sure. I did pick up this Lowriders. This was the 39 Chevy Lowriders from Revell there. These are, the prices on these are starting to kind of climb on them, so I went ahead and picked them up. Like I said, it's good trade stuff. And then I picked up this, this is a Road Champs. This is a dragster on the original card, and you pull the rip cord on the back. It's just a blank base there on the back. But you pull the rip cord and it takes off. It's called a dragster. So that's pretty cool. So that's what we got there as far as some stuff that's carded. Let me get back with the chat and we'll go back over here. Daddy says the microphone sounds good. Well, I'm glad that part's actually working. I wish that I had a better lighting. Next time I'll know. I thought this would be bright enough, but I guess I was wrong. Carl says that Pepsi is made from them mopping the floor with Coke. Sometimes I wonder about that. Saying hi, mid-century says half evil. Find it slightly dark on the phone. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's not a great feed this tonight. I think it's better now. I think I kind of know what I was doing wrong. I think I was trying another, I'm hoping that it was probably something to do with the webcam. We're using the webcam off the laptop, so maybe it was pulling too much. I really don't know. So, Chris says he remembers those low riders. We're still learning to do it live while traveling. Yeah, everything's a learning experience. Yeah, me and my wife's been scrambling today thought everything was good, and of course, whenever it's time to go, it's like, so. Anyway, I did pick up some records because I had been buying records for a while, but at 50 cents a piece, I couldn't pass them up. Had to buy John Denver again. I've already got this one, but this one does have the poster with it. Let's see if I can pull the poster out. The poster alone is hard enough to find if you're collecting the records. So the poster alone was worth 50 cent admission there. I don't know if y'all can see that poster, but it's really nice. Never been unfolded, don't look like. So thought it was really cool. So went ahead and picked it up. But for 50 cents a piece, this was the Live. And then next I bought this one purely for the cover art. It says 24 great tear jerkers. I love the cover art with the choppers and stuff over here. So I went ahead and picked it up. Dated 1976 on the back of that one. Then I picked up some that probably people won't agree with me, but I believe these will go up in value later down the road. Here's a Bill Cosby, hooray for the Salvation Army band. I wish you could see his mustache on there. It's kind of hard to see, I'm sure. Then I got Why Is There Air? And then I got The Best of Bill Cosby. Later down the road, those will be worth a little bit of money. But anyway, I don't make a habit much of buying albums anymore. I've got a couple thousand probably at home, but 50 cents a piece, I had to look through them. You don't see them 50 cents a piece much anymore. It seems like they've revived quite a bit. And then it comes to these. I bought quite a few of these old Motor Trend and hot rodding, popular hot rodding from the 60s. This one's from 1960. And there's two in each one of these. This one's actually from 1960 also. This one's from January of 1960. And this one is from May of 1960 there. So really cool articles and pictures in these. I want to save that one to last because I got something that's kind of neat with that. Here's a popular hot rod in here. It's got your Mustang taken off, telling you how to build a 427 engine for a 57 Chevy. And it's got some more Fire for Firebirds. So kind of cool. And this one's from 1968. Right whenever Hot Wheels had come out that year. And then this is popular hot rodding from 1965. Got a guy, looks like he's working on his 55 right there on the hook. I try to buy them whenever I can get them cheap enough. And the guy made me a deal on those. I like this one real well. This is a Road and Test. This is from 1967. And it's telling you that it's got your Mustang and its imitators, saying that all these cars here are imitators. You got your Firebird, you got your Camaros, you've got your Cuda. So all your pony car wars, and they're saying that you got your Mustang and then you got your imitators. I always thought that was funny because even though Mustang's still strong, there was some really nice cars that come out of these. Then on the back here, we've got this one. I've not ever seen this. This one called Cars, the Automotive Magazine, and this one come out in I think this was 1958. So not ever heard of this magazine. I don't think this is the first one I've had, so I went ahead and picked it up, showing you how to turn your hardtop into a half convertible. It's kind of wild. So, and then here we got a Motor Trend from 1958 that they're testing out all the wagons at the drag strip, seeing what's the best wagons for going to the drags. And then this Motor Trend here is mostly about go-karting and the Corvair. How the Corvair is the car of the year. And then you got your go-karting right there. So this one's really cool. I've looked through this earlier. Thought that was awesome. So let me get caught up and then we'll go over some of these cars. See where we're at on the chat. See if I can keep up with it. High resolution from other cam may be much for the upload speeds. Yeah, I believe that's what's going on. I appreciate that, Woody. Hit that like button. Why is there air? Yep. It's he done a lot of stand-up comedy stuff back in the day before all of his debacle that he got into. He was probably doing all that stuff back in the day too. We just didn't know about it. Yeah, they got cool ads. Carl Bob said I had a friend that had so many magazines that he stored in his attic. He came home one day and noticed the roof was sagging. Wow, that's wild. Very cool nostalgia. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, the Corvair is really cool. Yeah, I know you like the Corvairs, but before we go over this, I wanted to show this. This was funny because I picked up this magazine right after I picked up this. I don't know what year this come out, but this is a slot car go-kart. And the bottom doesn't have anything printed on it. It's just solid plastic. But the tire says, see if I can get a light on it. The tire says Avion, something like that. I can't read it. I can't get it to come in now. Elgin says it on the tires. I'm trying to get it to where you can kind of see it, but I just thought that was an awesome slot car. I picked it up, thought it was awesome. So anyway, I picked that piece up, and then I've got this magazine that's right after. It's got basically the same. One guy's leaning one way and this guy's leaning the other. It's pretty awesome. So anyway, I just thought that was cool. But I picked up all these cars back here, except I didn't buy this one for 50 cents. But I've got all these. Well, these two wasn't 50 cents. The rest of these are 50 cents. But I picked up this thing. This is a Z Toys. I don't know. Like I said, I wish I had a better light, but it's got a Z toy here. It's in gold. It's got your moon eyes on each side, and that's the main reason I like. I mean, it's a cool custom car, said from Z Toys, but I just thought that was really cool, and I like the moon eyes stuff. And this is a Buddy L, and whenever I flip the front of it open there, it's got a. I know my light's horrible. It's got the moon eyes right there. Telling about it's got the moon eyes saying 450 horsepower there under the hood of this Buddy L old car. I thought that was cool for 50 cents. And I also got this it's called the Panzer Wagon. I said I wish I had a better light. I apologize. Everything's so dark in here and it don't make any sense. But it's got the Panzer Wagon there, and it's made by Super Slicks is what it says. Probably a Tootsie Toy. Somebody keeps messaging me. I'm not 100% sure what's going on. As long as y'all can still see me, that's the main thing. So let me see what I was talking about. The back of the mag. Oh yeah. Slot Cars Wild, never seen it. Yeah, I had never seen it either before. I've never seen one that was a go-kart like that. And it's a good size, but it's probably 60s, I would say. Because this was 1960 mag. It's basically the same thing, so it's probably right in around 1960. Then I picked up this other real racing go-kart guy. He was 50 cents. He's just a pullback, nothing crazy. But these Buddy L's for 50 cents a piece, I'm going to buy all the Buddy L's. Daddy puts a lot of these metal trucks up, but for 50 cents a piece, I'm not going to pass any of them. I wish you could, I mean, literally, I can't get a light to shine on it well, but anyway, I got the Buddy L trailer. And then, I know nothing about this brand. It just says, four-wheel drive on the tires, and it says it's made in Hong Kong with an A on the bottom. But this thing looks just like a metal stomper. The wheels, the tires, the whole nine looks like a metal stomper. And I tell you what, I ain't got no light, but that thing looked like a stomper. Got the same tires as a stomper, and that's the main reason I picked it up for 50 cents. Not great shape, but thought it was really cool, so I went ahead and picked it up. And then this is a metal Jeep also, but I've never heard of this brand. It's called Bandarant. I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but it's called Bandarant. Never heard of it. It's made in what just says made in well, made in Brazil. So never seen that style before, and that's the main reason I bought that. Just because I hadn't seen that style before. So anyway, a couple other Jeeps I picked up. Like I said, 50 cents a piece was these rubber Jeeps. Never seen these before. Y'all may have seen them before and know about them. These are made like out of rubber. You can bend them around. Tires are hard plastic, but everything else is rubber. The body itself. It does say Avon Wild Country on the front, so I don't know if it's made by Avon Company. I got that one, and this one also has the same Avon thing, and these are both made out of rubber. If y'all know about them, y'all may know about them. I don't know much about them. Thought they were kind of cool. I can't pass them up 50 cents a piece. This was a fires truck made by Ideal, 1974. So a lot of this stuff I just picked up, like I said, 50 cents a piece. It'll be good trade around stuff to get Hot Wheels or whatever. So I'm just kind of rambling here. So if anybody wants to talk about any of this stuff, you can. I just going through it. Here's another Tootsie Toy truck, and so I picked it up. That's it. And then there's not a lot of people that does a lot of diecast evidently here. So people mostly $1 or 50 cents a piece. This was also in the 50-cent bin. This is a big Matchbox. I think I picked up this same car not too long ago. And I like the old Tempos and stuff. The Shell, the Bosch, the Michelin, Bilstein. And this is a Matchbox called a Special. That's a bigger scale. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then this whole row here is all these except for the last two is all Sesame Street. Riding toy. This is Gonzo here. And these were dated like 1960. So that's Gonzo, like 1964, I think. But this is, I just thought it was Rat Fink style. You got Gonzo there. Got Big Bird. And the Count. That's pretty cool. Got the Grouch. Got the Grouch again. Now this was a newer one. This one was dated 1986. Pretty cool Grouch. Got the Cookie Monster here. I like the Sesame Street stuff. You got Ernie. You got Ernie in a race car. You got Bert. Got the police patrol there on Bert. Then you got a taxi with Bert. It's funny because they use the exact same body on this one, and this is a Barney. This is a Barney in the same car as the Bert was in. And then this was a Tailspin ride here. Thought that was kind of cool. So I don't know if y'all can see that one or not, but Tailspin is the last one. So I picked all those up from one guy. Thought that was really cool. And this all is Hot Wheels here. We'll go over this odd stuff. I like the old semis and stuff like that. I mean, even though they're unbranded, this is just a made in China, but in good shape. So 50 cents a piece. Like I said, I can't pass them up. Now this one's kind of interesting here because this is also a non-branded, says made in China there on the bottom. But I remember the Matchbox had this exact same body. I don't know if y'all remember that or not. But Matchbox had the same body. So whoever done this probably either knocked off Matchbox or bought that mold to make their own. But I really do like Spiderweb and kind of cool. I like the old van stuff. Sounds like good deals. Yeah, it was good deals there. First time seeing the rubber cars. Yeah. Are those RV light switches behind you? Um, I put these in. Yes, they are. I'm outside in my camper. This is the 1969 Shasta that me and my wife restored that I'm in right now. And this is her office while we're here in Florida, and I'm using it right now. But ultimately, I want to get my Airstream down here so that I can do my stuff in the Airstream while I'm down here in Florida. But anyway, we'll start figuring all this stuff out soon. This is my first live stream since we've been here. Um, this was the this van here. I don't know if y'all can read it or not, but it says Firebird on the side. It's just an old. Sorry, the light in here is horrible. I need to bring a round light to put up. But it says Firebird on the side there. I thought that was cool, so I picked it up. Let me see if this is. That was the Firebird. I bought another key car. Firebird there. Not in great shape at all, but it's a white version. I think I've got a yellow, a black, and a red maybe. Or maybe it's blue that I just bought. The blue one I think I just bought. But I didn't have the white one that I could remember, so I picked it up. Then this Nomad is also not dated, but it's got a Phoenix on the hood like Firebird, so I picked it up too. But like I said, 50 cents a piece. Just neat little stuff you don't see a lot. Picked up the old Dr. Pepper car here. See if you can see that better. Thought that was really cool. The doors open on it. I thought this was going to be a match Road Champs, and it actually is a Road Champ, 1987 there. Doors open. Thought the T-tops open. If you look there, it's made look like they're supposed to open, but it's actually part of the plastic, which is pretty cool. So, kind of neat little Z car there. Well, then we got these Matchbox Premium rubber tire here. I actually picked up two of the same car from that guy. That's one of them. The other one's sitting right over here. Thought that was cool. Like that. Whoop. Knocked the mic over. Hopefully I didn't hurt y'all's ears too much. Sorry about that. And that's good. Alright. So let me get back to where I was at. Yeah, the Nomad with the screaming chicken was pretty cool. I don't know, like I said, hard to see, I'm sure, but pretty cool. Then we'll go into the Hot Wheels stuff I picked up. Obviously, 50 cents. I'm going to pick up an 8-ball. I'm surprised he had one of these just laying in there with all this other older stuff. Then I picked up. Now all the let's see. This one was $1. These were $1. Those were $1. Those were 50 cents. Like I said, I'll go through. This was $1, but this one is the Masters of the Universe F100 there with Masters of the Universe. Do you remember the 4-pack? I think it was Timeless Toys 2 that this one come out of. I think it was a Toys R Us exclusive. So anyway, picked that one up because I have that set just, mainly for that car there. So I'll be able to sell the 4-pack or trade it around later. This is one of the 100% Hot Wheels. The Nomad come out of the 100%. I don't know. I'm trying to get the light on it. I know it's weird, but the paint's a little melted on the back, but it is a premium, and the paint is melted on it. Where the rubber band was sitting on it, I'd say the lighting in here is horrible. I know. That's why I'm trying to hold this. These are one of my favorite 100%s. Is the old coupes. The details on them things are awesome. I love the checkerboard on the front. I like the details, like I said, and this is a Hot Wheels 100% also. and I really liked that. So I went ahead and picked that up. Like I said, $1 a piece, couldn't pass it up. I do have a question about this one. This is made in Mattel from 1979. I don't even know what this goes to, but it's super heavy. And this thing is super heavy. It's got a metal base and everything, but it says Mattel 1979. I've not seen one of these, or if I have, I had never noticed it before being Mattel. So if y'all know what that is, let me know. Thought it was cool. That's a Woody, she said. Yeah, this is a Woody. It's got the trailer hitch on the back. It's got the rubber tires. It was 100%. I wish I had better lighting. I apologize. The other camera looked a whole lot better than this one, obviously, but I wasn't expecting to have to use this camera. But yeah, they said I don't know what this car was. If y'all know, let me know. But anyway, it's kind of cool. Then I picked up some McDonald's cars from 1990. Got the 55 Chevy there, still in the baggie. There's one of the baggies there. Cal Customs. This is the 63 split window Corvette. Horrible lighting, I apologize. And then the Camaro there in orange. Basic wheels, which is pretty neat. Then I picked up, of course, I'm looking for power commands now, so I picked up this power command for 50 cents. And I ended up picking up another one in really nice shape, other than the wings missing. The wings are always missing on these things, it seems like, out in the wild. So anyway, I'm sure somebody probably makes them, so I picked those up. I love this kid paint. I actually went and paid $1 for this one. A guy wanted to sell the whole box, but I just wanted this one kid paint. It's the Royal Flash here, and it's painted black. Somebody painted the window silver and a silver stripe. Really cool. I just like the way that they painted it up, being a kid paint black wall. So I just thought it was cool, so I picked it up. Deborah said they're my first wheels. Oh, okay. Awesome. My first wheels. Okay. Well, I hadn't ever had my first wheels before, so that's pretty cool. Of course, I picked up another wind splitter, BMW M1, whatever you want to call it, in the Ultra Hot series. Pretty nice shape. A lot of times whenever you're a complete collector, some of this stuff gets hard to find. These not very expensive cars, but picked it up. Then a couple of my favorite pieces I picked up is, of course, the Hightail Hauler. This guy had these in really nice shape. He didn't really care about what the cars were. He just said $3 a piece. So obviously I picked up, this is in really nice shape here. The Hightail Hauler. This is the shiny metallic. So I'm going to say this is probably a McDonald's, because you know the other one's usually a dull metallic, but it's hard to say 100%. This was probably a McDonald's version. And then this other one I was really excited about, because obviously it's the solid blue one, but I wish y'all could see this a little bit. I don't know if it'll come across or not. It's got a gold base instead of chrome, and I don't think I've got one with a gold base like that. And I thought that was really cool. It's kind of hard to see on here, but it is gold. See if I can kind of get this one next to it so you can kind of see the difference. And of course, I don't have any light for you to be able to see the difference. But there's a big difference. There's a chrome and then the gold. And we'll talk about it. Maybe I'll remember to get this out next week. So, very cool. So I was excited to pick up another Hightail Hauler for the collection. That'll definitely go to my collection. And at $3 a piece, I thought that was a steal for those. There is one thing that I didn't bring in. There's a few other items here I bought, but there is one big thing that I couldn't bring in here. Sorry about the phones going off. I don't know what's going on. I want to show you the big piece that I bought today. And it is y'all can see it or not. I bought this Volkswagen van. Got Frankie there riding. Got Mike and Ghostface hanging out there in the Volkswagen van like a Power Wheel. I think it'd be cool to turn it into a wagon because it's pretty wide open. But I thought that was really cool, so I went ahead and picked it up. Thought that was awesome. Anyway, I just wanted to share that I picked that up. Trying to see if I can show you a picture of the. I'm going to close that for a second. Here is the camper that I'm currently in right now. In case you was wondering what was going on, this is the my wife's work office now. She worked out of this at home for a while, and then we moved it up here to Florida. So whenever we're up here, she'll work out of the '69 chassis we restored from the ground up. It's pretty awesome. And we got it up here now next to our bathhouse here and all that. Thought that was pretty cool. So just wanted to show y'all that's what we're in right now currently. And I love it up here, and I hopefully get my Airstream up here. So that's what I'll be doing eventually, getting that finished up so I can have it down here too. Thinking about bringing it down here and actually restoring it here, but I don't know. That's kind of something that we've been talking about. Did pick up a few more little pieces here and there. I'll let this see if this will load back up so I can get back to the chat. Sorry about that. I don't know if I'm live or not, but anyway, I don't know if y'all remember these old pop openers here. The old, I don't know what you call these things, the old bottle openers. This is, who makes this one? Oh, this was Ham's Beer. Bottle opener. These are pretty popular. Some people collect these. I got a Ham's Beer. That one's going to be for trade around or sale. I'm keeping the 7-Up one. I collect 7-Up stuff. If y'all have seen some of my videos, I got a lot of 7-Up stuff. Then I've got this. This was another. This. Check. Is it back? I don't know. Come back. The internet box quit. Internet and power lost power. So I don't know how the power lost power. But thanks everybody for coming. Sorry if what y'all missed, what y'all did get, what you didn't get. But I 100% apologize. I know it wouldn't have been a great show. I'm just trying to, this first time I've done a live from Florida. I've learned a lot. I need some more light. And it is going on and off, but the box itself ran out of juice, so I had to plug it up. I thought it was plugged up, but evidently it wasn't working right. So anyway, I apologize. But we're back for a minute or two. Thank everybody for coming back and seeing me. I'm hoping that next time it won't be so bad. I should be back home next Tuesday, so hopefully we'll have a good stream for next Tuesday. I've got everything still set up from what I was going to do from last Tuesday's show, and then if there's anything y'all want to go over from this, I'm hoping to have this back with us, as far as I know. Carl Bob's still here. My dad said we're back. I appreciate y'all coming by and seeing the mess. First time I've ever done it from Florida. We've got a new internet, the way to be able to stream here, and obviously it's not working correctly. But anyway, that's pretty much what I picked up at the Webster. Obviously I'll have this video out in a couple weeks or so, 3. I'm working on the Middle Tennessee Toy Show. Should come out tomorrow or Wednesday or Thursday. And then I've still got I still got a 127 that I've still got to get finished. That goes over the last couple days of 127, which was my yard selling days. But I kind of pushed it off because I got the toy show I want to get out. I've got a diecast show to put out from Knoxville, and then this show that I just went to this weekend. And I think next weekend is the rod run. So I'm not 100% sure, but I think next weekend's the rod run. But my wife can confirm. And then we got a few other shows coming on after that. But anyway, let me just double check and see what's going on. So anyway, if there's anything y'all want to talk about now, like I said, or anything I didn't get a chance to go over, I just kind of wanted to show y'all what we were dealing with here. Next time I'll kind of know what's going on, hopefully a little better. I'll definitely get us some more lighting, because our lighting this time was horrible, I agree. And everything's new. I don't even know if the chat's even still working, but I appreciate everybody coming back and seeing me. If y'all are looking for some of those 5-pack exclusives, don't forget, we're still working on the Beat 16 challenge. I'm just throwing it out there in case y'all catch it on the replay. Anybody that watches the replay. Still working on the Beat 16. We've got 2 left to get on them. We've got 2150 to left to buy those last 2, which is the Beatnik Bandit and the Custom Thunderbird. So that's the last 2 we've got. So what we'll do, like I said, next week we'll have hopefully a better show. We'll be at home. We'll go over stuff I've got laid out at home. I'll have most of this stuff with me in case anybody wants to talk about or see any of this stuff anymore. And I'll try to, like I said, I'll try to get most of this stuff back at home. But anyway, I appreciate everybody coming by and seeing me. And I hope to see y'all next Tuesday. And hopefully if everything works next Tuesday, we'll be in good shape. But thank you everybody for coming back. And I'll go ahead and let everybody go. Thanks for hanging out with me and getting through our bugs and our issues. So thank y'all. And we'll hopefully catch you next Tuesday.